At no point did I think medicine and arts were polar opposites. In fact, I always thought they were two sides of the same coin. Hi, my name is Krish Sheri. I studied in the School of the Arts. I majored in music, specifically the tabla, and now I'm a doctor. At 7 years old, I think I verbalized to my parents that I wanted to become a doctor. And initially, I don't think they took me seriously, but it never really changed. It was something like a calling for me. My parents, they asked me if I was interested in tabla classes when I was 9. If I can recall, to escape my study time, I actually said yes. And I fell in love with it since the first class. Playing the tabla, it gave me a very good avenue for me to express myself in non-verbal ways. How did that lead to me going into SOTA? Actually, I wanted to do medicine, but at the same time, I also had a passion in music. SOTA allowed me to pursue both these interests. It was a path that no one has done before, but that's where the adventure lies. The whole culture of an art school is very different in that there's a huge variety in what goes on. Some moments in school that sticks with me until now. Lunchtime concert that we had in SOTA. During lunchtime, you would go down to the concert hall and you will see one of your classmates and they would be on stage performing in concert gear and playing an amazing musical piece. I always felt mind blown because just 20 minutes ago, that same person was literally sitting next to you in uniform, writing essays and pressing on a calculator. And half an hour later, they're next to you in class again. I had a tumultuous journey through my beginning years in SOTA. In year 4, 5 and 6, where I'm supposed to excel to get into medical school, I was just about scraping the passing mark. I was going crazy because I was putting in the hours, but every year there was something that came up. Either I'd be failing a subject or failing the year, but I had mentors that I looked up to back in SOTA. They saw my passion for medicine. They believed that I had something to offer. I took it upon myself to show that they were right in believing in me. And thankfully, by the end of IB, I actually topped the cohort in high-level chemistry, which was very shocking for me. Sometimes, a student just needs someone to believe in them. So there are many parallels between art and medicine. So while I may not be playing the tabla, I am still using the exact same skill sets in my day-to-day work. The ability to hear the minor sounds on a stethoscope that can be easily missed, or to percuss accurately someone's chest. Just like medicine, as an artist, you spend many hours honing your craft. And that is something that no artist or doctor could succeed without. While you have your individual part to play, you're ultimately part of the entire ensemble. It's all about coming together as a team, be it medical care or performance. I'm still a junior doctor in training, in internal medicine specifically. However, one specialty that I am interested in is palliative medicine. Palliative care aims to tackle all the various issues at the end of life, not just medical, but also social, psychological, spiritual. You are taking care of someone holistically. Just like how I was raised, not just focusing on academics, but lateral thinking and holistic education. The various similarities between arts and medicine, I think this is where it all comes into play. The ability to empathize with someone, to connect with someone without words, sometimes just by the touch of a hand. I think the importance of music and how it has the ability to influence someone, not just in terms of their thoughts, but also at a cellular level, is definitely an area of medicine that I would like to help promote in the future. Our first principal, Mrs. Rebecca Chiu, made it clear from the start that SOTA was not just to churn out 100-200 artists for Singapore every year, but also professionals, patrons of the art, and so having benefited from an arts education and having seen the difference it made into a seemingly polar opposite profession, I think definitely an arts education is something that is very relatable and applicable to whatever a young child may want to pursue. So yeah, 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Thanks so much, Krish.
Alright.
That's
Is that all?